So the difference between conventional HRM and strategic HRM. So how these two differ, though certain things overlap. So if you see this traditional HRM and strategic HRM in various perspective or in aspects like responsibility for HRM, focus, role of HR, initiatives, time horizon, control, job design, key investments, accountability. So in these respects, how these conventional HRM and strategic HRM differs from each other. So the nature of strategic HRM becomes more clear when it is contrasted with the traditional HRM. So in traditional approach to HRM, the responsibility for people, the responsibility for the people management program rests with the staff specialists in an organization. The focus, the responsibility of HRM for people management programs rests with staff specialists in an organization. But in the strategic human resource management, the task of managing people rests with the managers who interact with people, line managers. See, you can say responsibility for HRM, traditional approach, HRM rests with specialists, staff specialists. Whereas strategic HRM, right? So it is not task of managing people with the managers who interact with the people, line managers. This is the difference with regard to responsibility for HRM. It is with staff specialists. It is people people line managers. So in essence, strategic HRM would argue that any individual in a firm who has responsibility for people is an HRM manager. So they don't see, strategic management doesn't see in which function it is. Any function for that matter in the organization. Is production or marketing or finance, whatever it is. Even in those functional areas, the managers are with the people management, then they are HR managers, it says, strategic HRM. Whereas traditional HRM says, people who are dealing with people, right, in the HR department are called HR managers. So staff specialists, they say that. This is the difference between traditional HRM and strategic HRM. So as I told you that the strategic HRM would argue that any individual in a firm who has responsibility for people is an HR manager, no matter in which functional area he or she works. So similarly, when it comes to focus, this one, when it comes to focus in conventional HRM is on employee relations, ensuring that employees are motivated and become productive, and that the firm is in compliance with the necessary employment loss. The focus of traditional HRM is on employee relations. So the focus of traditional or conventional HRM is on employee relations, in the sense that it ensures that employees are motivated and become productive, and that the firm is in compliance with the necessary employment laws. So in the strategic perspective of human resource management, the other side, strategic management. So in the strategic perspective, HRM goes beyond and focuses on partnership with the internal and external customers, or internal and external constituent groups. So likewise, in other dimensions such as role of HRM, initiatives, then job design, right, and the like, there is a contrast between conventional HRM and strategic HRM. You have seen that here. See? Focus is on employee relations, ensures that employees are motivated and become productive, and that the firm is in compliance with the necessary employment laws. Here, the focus is on partnership with internal and external groups, where with the strategic purpose, HRM is concerned with this, focuses on this. So, role of HR is a transactional change follower and respondent. Now, you see the strategic HRM, when it comes to role of HR, transformational rather than transactional. Transformational in the sense where rising to the occasion, changing to the circumstances, is in the transforming mode according to the changes. Here it is change follower, whatever change comes, that follows traditional HRM. Here, the strategic HRM leads the change, not follows, it leads. You can make a difference between a leader and follower. So traditional HRM is a follower of change, whereas strategic HRM is a leader of a change. And it initiates also. It is initiator. So strategic HRM initiates any changes upon even strategy formulation or implementation, whatever it is, where it responds. If somebody brings some change, if somebody instructs, this traditional HRM follows or obeys or responds. So it is just opposite, you see, role of HRM in traditional and strategic. So initiatives also, it is slow, reactive, fragmented, where it is fast, proactive and integrated. So fragmented in the sense confined to only those particular activities. Integrated, it goes beyond its functions. It integrates all activities of the business, strategic human resource management. So time horizon, short term, here short, medium, long, as per requirement, as necessary it says. Control, bureaucratic roles, policies, procedures, where here organic, flexible, whatever is necessary to succeed. So even in job design, tight division of labor, independent specialization, whereas here broad, flexible, cross-training teams. See? The key investments, capital products, here people knowledge. So investments, capital and products here, traditional HRM. Whereas strategic HRM, investment in people and knowledge. That's why it is cost center, this is investment center. That means with a strategic perspective, HRM considers any amount spent on knowledge and people as an investment, Whereas traditional HRM, traditional approach, the HRM considers this any investment, any cost incurred on cost, capital, and products as cost center. The accountability. So in these terms, this traditional HRM and strategic HRM contrast in several things. So these are the differences between traditional HRM and strategic human resource management. Now you can see the difference, the strategic approach to human resource management, in the sense it is flexible, very vast, broad, includes everything, integrates, very proactive, change of a leader, change leader, not follower. It's initiator,